Hi everybody, welcome back. I just want to go over a few things here that I found on Facebook Marketplace. Came across this right here, this Warrior 350, Yamaha Warrior 350. Guy wants $2,000 for it. Let me run through the pictures for you. It's in really nice shape. I don't know if you can see that. The ad says, great bike, bought about last month, and had a recent clutch cable replacement. Yes, there is a headlight. I am selling because the bike cranks but won't start. It was told all it needs is a computer replaced. It says here, I'm looking to sell ASAP, let me know, come take it off my hands. So I gave the guy a call, and talked to him a little bit, and I offered him $1,000 for it. He said if I come today I can have it. So I'm gonna go look at this, and I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Alright, the ramps are loaded up, we're in the truck, and we're heading to pick up this Warrior. I'll turn the camera back on after we get it. Some people get weird about being videoed. Alright, we just left the house. Super nice guy, really nice guy. Happy with the bike. I don't know if you can see it. But the sun's kind of blazing into the back window. But it's in really good shape. We'll do a walk around when we get back to the house. Well, just got back to the house, and here is the bike. It's in pretty good shape. Tires aren't bad. It's a little bit of surface rust back here. The electronics are hanging because right now it doesn't start. It cranks over and everything. It's got a good battery in it, but it doesn't start. Emergency brake cable's still on it. It's got the factory exhaust, which is good. It's pretty much stock. I don't see anything aftermarket on here. Still has all the graphics. The seat, the original seat, not a tear in it. Still got the graphics up front. I have the headlight. It's in the garage. I took this off trying to figure out what might be the matter with it. I have the key. There's no play. There's no wheel bearing play. It's not too rusty. There's a little bit of rust, but for the most part, it's in pretty good shape. It's a good bike. Alright, next up is trying to get this thing running. A couple of things I want to go over with you guys that I got with the bike is I got the original Warrior owner's manual, which is pretty rare, I guess, for something that's 1997 to get the original manual. I think he told me that he was the second owner of this bike. He bought it off the original owner, and this is fully intact. No damage to it, nothing. It's as if it just came from the factory with it. Pretty cool. Yeah, you don't usually get these with a bike of this age. It also came with, which I find pretty funny, the Yamaha tips and practice guide for how to ride an ATV. Now, let's get a look at this. This ought to be pretty amusing. Part 1, helmet, eyewear. Turning basics, if you want to try to figure out, safely turn your ATV without rolling it over. I guess that's what you would do. Then you got going downhill. Traversing a slope. Alcohol. Do not drink. Drinking and riding could be fatal. Well, so I guess we need a book to tell us that. Pretty cool stuff. That's interesting. I think the most interesting part of all is that I'm gonna fold this over so you guys don't see the name of the guy who originally bought this. But I have the original bill of sale, and it came from Central Sports Inc. in Connecticut. Now, I'll roll it over so you don't see the, again, I don't want you to see the name and the address of the person and their phone number and all that. So here it is. I don't know if you can see that. It's for a 1997 Yamaha Warrior. And it's got the VIN number, and it's black and yellow. It's a four-wheeler. I'll roll it down because it's pretty interesting, and it's a delivered as-is type vehicle. And as you can see there, brand new, it was $4,550. It wasn't financed, and the person that bought it paid cash for it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And there's one other paper that I'd like to show you. Which came from the dealership. And I'll roll it over because once again I don't need to see any of this guy's information. It was bought on 1/18/97, and this is the warranty. It says that this four-wheeler is guaranteed for 6 months and unlimited miles per the Yamaha warranty. And again, there's your price of $45.50. Pretty cool. Pretty cool that they got that with it. Alright, so the specs that I'm going to use to test the stator are these right here. Okay, so I'll give you guys a screenshot of those. And it actually specifically calls out the colored wires and everything that you should test, and the ohms that they should be on the multimeter for each phase of the stator. Now, this is for the coil test. Alright, and this is just simply Google search, no big, nothing fancy here. If you have an owner's, the service manual will have all this data in it as well. But I'm just showing you guys this stuff. And this is the test for the resistance on the coil pickups, secondary and primary. And that's basically what I'm going to use. I did all the testing with the multimeter off camera, but I'll go over what I did real quick. I disconnected the kill switch from the handlebars up here. It's still disconnected just because I want to make sure that that's not the issue. And I did run the multimeter on that, and that came up good. That switch is good. It's working properly. I tested the coil, primary coil, secondary coil. Both of those were fine. They came up in spec with the multimeter. I came down and I pulled these wires out. I tested the stator, and both sides of this were good. Both legs were good. Those came up in spec. No issues there. The refractor I don't think is a problem. I don't know if you guys can see, but put some light on it. And the refractor, I don't think that's the problem. That just converts the voltage coming out of the stator to DC, which charges the battery. I don't think Yamaha's that control spark. I could be wrong, but we'll see. So I'm assuming the culprit is this guy right here, which is the CDI box. I ordered one. It's here today. We're going to pop it in, and we're going to see if this puppy starts up. And without further ado, let's have at it. Alright, so we got the new CDI box in, and you can see there. So this CDI box I bought secondhand. So I went to the Yamaha website, and they want over $300 for one of these things brand new. Of course, I wasn't going to pay $300 for a new one. And on eBay, you can get the Chinese knockoffs or whatever for about 30 bucks. I don't really trust Chinese stuff, so I elected to get this one here, which I got from a salvage, I think it's a cycle salvage company, and it was on eBay, and he originally wanted 80 bucks for it, and it was a best offer deal as well, so I put in like $50 and it wouldn't accept it. It said I needed to go higher, and then I went in $1 increments till I got up to 56 bucks, and it accepted it, so I sent it, and now I'm the proud owner of this CDI box for 56 bucks. It's plugged in, plug and play type kind of deal, so why don't we see what happens here. Let's see if we can fire this thing up. Alright, we got the neutral light on. Turn the gas on. See what happens. So probably need to choke it. Oh, she's running good. Well, I can't complain with that. For a $56 repair, I'm not going to complain with that one bit. Alright, so next on the agenda, we're going to put this thing back together and take it for a ride and see how it goes. Well, here it is. It's all assembled. We just go for a ride down in the woods and around the backyard, and it goes nice. Doesn't smoke, runs good. I had to adjust the clutch. The clutch was pretty far out of adjustment. I don't understand how it was even ridden that way, because all it did was slip as soon as you let it out. But I adjusted that. That's nice now. Everything works. All the lights work. All the kills work. Neutral works. Reverse works. I tell ya, pretty nice score. Pretty happy with it. I was gonna pick this up for a flip, but my son wants it, so he gets it. Thanks for watching. Hit the share, the like, subscribe, bell notification, tell your friends. We'll see you in the next video.